Here's a really good article regarding artificial intelligence as we move closer to an AI world dominance, especially with all the with Google Gemini, GPT-5 now getting into graduating is at the level of a career path employer. GPT-5 that just came out basically graduated from college and now is in the workforce. So it's getting smarter. Things are getting smart. These things are getting smarter. They're learning more and knows more about a lot of humans. So Illinois is the first state to ban AI therapists. What does that mean? So regulations are coming. The regulations for AI are starting to take effect. And basically, what's happening here is there's going to be some kind of oversight in regards to what AI can do in the real world, right? So Governor J.B. Pritzker has announced the banning of AI therapy in the states, in the United States. This makes Illinois the first state to regulate the use of AI in mental health services. The law highlights that only licensed professionals are allowed to offer counseling service in the state and forbids AI chatbots or tools from acting as a standalone therapist. Very, very interesting. If you go and watch, I made a video in my profile. I made a video in regards to GPT-5. It's the video which I believe is labeled consulting. There's one video I made which is health consulting. It's based on a health case study, and it's on AI consulting. And this just came at the right time because it makes sense now. So again, this is a regulation to ban AI chatbots or basically AI consulting humans for health services. So HB 1806, titled Wellness and Oversight for Psychological Resources Act, specifies that licensed therapists cannot use AI to make therapeutic decisions or perform any therapeutic communication. It also places constraints on how mental health professionals may use AI in their work, such as specifying that its use for supplementary support, such as managing appointments, billing, and other administrative work, is allowed. So for those type of jobs or section departments, you could use it, but for actual health services or consulting, like advice, that is not allowed. That is banned. And if you check that video on the health part on consulting on GPT-5, it's a case study of a person that went through this and consulted GPT-5 on her current condition. And I mean, they presented it like she got better advice from GPT-5 than the actual human doctor. So this is starting to get really spicy. It's starting to get really, really... It's starting. Right? It's starting. So, let's see. Illinois State Representative Bob Morgan said, "We have already heard the horror stories when artificial intelligence pretends to be a licensed therapist. Individuals in crisis unknowingly turned to AI for help and were pushed towards dangerous, even lethal behaviors." Okay. Interesting. I get it, though. I get that part, and I'll go in a second. Let me see. So the law enshrines steep penalties in an effort to curb such outcomes, with companies or individuals facing $10,000 in fines per violation. This is moving towards what is already happening, and basically it's people will, for the last 10 years, people asked Google for consultation. Basically, let's say you have something on your skin and you type in, I have, this on my skin, search, and then Google could figure out based on other people's results and other people asking exactly, maybe 99% of the time, what it is that you have. And a human is now conditioned, or not conditioned, but programmed almost, because they don't want to ask another person based on sensitive information or just privacy. They'll ask Google first to see what it is before going to a doctor. Everybody does it. But now we're talking about AI, because AI is the next phase of what Google is. And with AI, you're actually almost talking to someone that's responding to you in real time. It's not so much a search. It's more of like a conversation. Now, based on what it says here, let me just finish the article. Yeah, that was pretty much it. Based on what it says here, the part where it says licensed professionals are allowed to offer counseling services in the state, and forbids AI chatbots or tools from acting as standalone therapists. This is where it's going to get really spicy, because, like I said, GPT-5 is now considered a graduated, like, if you had to compare it, it would be a person that already had graduated, is now graduated from a university or college, but at a super high intelligent level, and could technically be considered a licensed professional. Could be considered a licensed professional, which means that a human licensed professional is at risk of being replaced with a artificial intelligence tool or service. So I can understand all this. It's starting to get spicy. Brace for impact. All these industries need to really dive deep into AI and what's going on, because these things are just starting, and they will start to skyrocket and have full impact all over the world and all over the industries that we are involved in. So get ready.